Hello, this is $5, and I will show an example of the manip of a stat manip in Dragon Ball Z, the Legacy of Goku 2 on the GBA that I just made. So this is a GBA game, and the way it works RNG wise is the first seed is always zero, and on the title screen and file select, it always roll once a frame, and when you load the file, there's a good chance, although not always, that the RNG is predictable, like the amount of rolls and such. And some interesting part happens when you first load. Mainly, you can try to generate the the first stat generation of a character. Like for example, where what the example I'm going to show is on new game. When you first start, the trunks gets generated from level 1 to level 6. And if you manipulate the RNG in that, you can get higher stats than you would normally if you had random luck and such. So I made a simulator that allows you to select a frame and to try to aim for that seed using a timer like flow timer. Now, Flow Timer is only compatible on Windows, and I'm not using a Windows right now, but I have a VM that basically has Flow Timer on it. And I just want to make this to show how the manip is going to be like. Uh, it's not final, but it's pretty close in the sense it's going to show what it's going to look like. So the way it works is I made a program that outputs all CSV data of frame, seed. This game has two uses two values for the seed. That's how it works, and stats. So HP, EP, STR, ENE, def, and then an integer sum of all five of them. So it can be easier to track which one is better and such. We're going to analyze the data eventually later on. I just want to show how this works. So the first few frames aren't going to be possible because you're going to be navigating to title screen and uh, file select. So we're going to pick a late number. Let's pick this one, 3D8. So I put the time in millisecond right here because flow timer requires you to put it in this format. Let me just so that you can see what I'm doing. Uh, I'm using the default here, so interval 500 and 5 beeps. So it will beep 5 times every half a second before the timer hits zero. What this means is you're supposed to hit on the A press on file load. You're supposed to hit it on that fifth beep. That's what it means. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I suck at this, but in my testing, I got more or less close to it, and I realized that it's not my simulation that's wrong, it's just I suck at it. So, I have the emulator pulse right now. For Ghidra, you only need to focus on these two values on the bottom left right here. These are the seeds. So we can use that to verify how far we were. Okay, so the way that it works is you need to start the timer on the same A press that you skip the cutscene, and on the fifth beep, you would press A on file load. So you have all the time to navigate to there, and you just need to prepare yourself. You do not want to move the cursor during that time when you're on the file select. Be- well, it's not going to matter for the one I'm doing right now, but this is an exception. Every time you try to load an existing file, there's going to be one additional call if you do this. So you must not touch the cursor, leave it on file 1. So this means this manip assumes that you're using it on file 1. So don't do your run on file 2 or file 3. Okay, so I will unpause, and then as I start the timer, I will press A on my controller and that's how I'll start the timer. So let's see. Okay, let me. Okay, and okay, now I wait for the beep. Okay, so this is something you get better with time, and I just want to. At this point, this is already deterministic. There's nothing to do here, and now I put a breakpoint where it generates the stat, and we see that I am 5 frames off. You see it right here. So this value here is equal to this one, and this value here is equal to this one. And we were aiming for this right here. So I was 5 frame off. I can do it again just to show that it's just me that sucks at this, but this is something you just get better with time. Okay, I need to reset up again. This one felt late, by the way. So the reason you're hearing a loud clack when I'm starting the timer is because I have to time both the A press and the spacebar. Normally, I guess you could try to have a way so that you have a global hotkey or something, so that it's less painful to do. But my setup is weird. Okay, this felt late. Oh yeah, it's late, so it's 10 frame off. Well, it felt late, so that makes sense. We can see the seed right here matches. And by the way, these stats do match. Like, well, okay, I need to, because I'm before the stat generation, so I need to click finish. Wait, is it right here? Finish. Okay, now we have the true generate. The stat has been generated. Let's just check. This is just to show that this is accurate. EB4, A08. Yeah, this is the frame I got. EB4, A08, and 929. This is just a sum. This guy is 32 plus 2, 34. And I'm pretty sure this one is correct. You can use a calculator if you want to confirm, but it is correct. So, I'll do it again, one last time, just to show that, again, it's not the simulation I suck, it's just I suck at it. I tested earlier, I was able to hit it once, sometimes be 1 frame off. It really depends how you hit it, really. That's just how it goes. Let's see. Play. Then, there we go. Okay, I started it, but my 8 didn't went through. Okay, one sec. There we go. This might be slightly late. I'm not sure. Okay, and oh, this one was 2 frames off. So you can see right here, you can sort of get better with this in time. It's just I'm not good at the timing of this, but this is just a proof of concept to show how the manip works. Thank you for watching.